Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Previously, we traveled south with MacCready, followed up on his storyline, and checked out a few other locations. We are going to head a bit east of where we are right now. I have some things I'd like to do. One of them's got a quest that we've been sort of working on, and there's another one that's not active yet, but I want to stumble across, quote unquote. So let's jump in and go look for these. I have the quest active, and I have a marker at the other location, which I think starts off as a miscellaneous objective. There were Enclave remnants at the last one, so or the first one, I should say. Not seeing anybody. Oh crap, I'm empty. Just mole rats. MacCready, are you not gonna help? Dude, why am I traveling with you? We are going to Quincy, dude. You're gonna need to help sooner or later. Okay. Okay. Um. Connie, we're trying to summon the Black Devil. Okay. I have the feeling I probably should have been reading these more closely. Um, you're looking for... The man you're looking for is no hero. He's a thief, and the armor he wears rightfully belongs to the Enclave. That's why they were there. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The Black Devil was the one that they were talking about. You're talking nonsense, pal. The Devil's a guardian, protects the farm from scum like you. Your opinion is irrelevant. All we want to know is where to find him. Why don't you check the police station? I hear he works there by day, cleaning toilets. Maybe you ought to take a real good look inside one. Sergeant Hodges, do me a favor and hand me that hammer. Jeez. Connie, Hodges. You're wasting time. We know you have information on the XO2. Fine. Give me a paper and pencil. I can draw you a map. An audible and a cigarette. I need a smoke. Helps with the creative juices. Would you like something to drink as well? Maybe a massage. Officer Bradley here does excellent work with his fists. What I need is that cigarette, and not just one, a whole pack. What does this mean? Check the wall? Didn't you know? That's where the devil is, in the details. He's being deliberately evasive. Look, if you can't find him, maybe we should call him out. All you need to do is sing his song. Enough stalling. Tell us where the armor is. I bet this leads us to a power armor suit, hey? Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. Not this again. Oh, purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. For God's sakes, will someone shut this man up? America, America, yeah, okay. We all know the song. Careful, torture may make his testimony unreliable. I don't care, I just want you to shut his goddamn mouth. Okay. Sir, we found the armor. It was a hunch, But based on what the prisoner said, we checked the nearby police stations, and it turns out there's a utility tunnel under the Boston police rationing site that matches the description. Good work, Sergeant. I'm sure retrieving it won't be a problem. The officers are working on it as we speak, sir. What shall we do with the prisoner? Leave him. If he's lucky, he'll bleed to death before the raiders find him. Okay. Alright. That's what the Enclave were doing around that place. They're looking for the armor too, I bet. It's not that far away. Boston Police Rationing Site. I think I'll come back for this later, because I don't plan on using power armor. But at least we know what we're doing now. So, reminder, note to self on that. So, let's head down. Okay. I tell you.
Take him down.
Okay. I'm noticing that whenever we pick up parts from these, we get access to new mods. So what are they doing? Just attacking caravans? Is this what they were going after? Where'd the little one go? There you are. That's kind of cool. I have not tried the bot system much. I remember playing with it in the past, but... Okay, so we're just heading back down towards Adam Katz, essentially. Oh look, another power armor suit. Cool. I'm guessing the one that we're tracing for that quest has a unique design to it or something. Like, it's very specific, like an Enclave armor suit, which are pretty cool if you ask me. I think this is Jamaica Plain, right? These guys. Crap.
That buried treasure nonsense. This won't take long.
Dude, are you actually gonna help me here? Who are they shooting at? Uh-oh.
Imagine things.
Uh-oh. That didn't work, did it? Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste these though.
Picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh god. That's what I get for not wearing armor. Oh, he's finally shooting back. Thank you. And then he goes down. Crap, too late.
Feel that?
Oh, crap. Oh, I just realized that healed me. Okay. Where are you?
Personal.
Okay. You're not that bad. You're just well armored. Rust devils again. Okay, I did science last time, I think. We can still go for more science. There's something else I wanted to do first, though. Yeah, okay, critical banker. I knew I wanted to do another one in there. I want to get at least 1 point into that. Okay, well, nice to have you back shooting with me. A little late, though.
Is someone there? I can hear you. Get me out of this thing.
Is someone in there?
Let me out!
Who are you?
What does that matter? Just let me out.
How did you end up in there?
I hid in here to get away from the bombs. But there isn't a handle on the inside, and it's really dark in here.
The bombs were over 200 years ago. You're that old?
I don't know how long I've been in here. A long time, though. A really long time. Please, I don't want to die in here.
Okay. I'll let you out.
Yes, I've been stuck in here for so long. Hurry up, shoot the door off.
Okay.
My legs are so stiff. It's really bright out. I haven't seen the sun in so long.
Hey, Billy.
Thank you so much.
So, what's the story with you in that fridge?
It happened so long ago, back before everything got wrecked. When I heard the sirens, I tried to find someplace safe. When everything started to shake and fall apart, I just crawled inside. When it got quiet again, I tried to get out, but there isn't a handle on the inside. I just want to go home. Can you help me? Please?
Well, where did you live?
Quincy, but I don't know how to get there. Everything's so different. It's all blown up. I just want to find out what happened to my mom and dad.
Then let's go find your home.
There better be some gold at the end of this rainbow, if you catch my meaning.
Thanks. I live in Quincy. Or at least, I used to. But I don't know how to get there. Everything's so different. It's all blown up.
Well, Quincy isn't exactly what it used to be. So one of the reasons I wanted to travel with MacCready is because he does like when you help kids. As I said, if you're familiar with Fallout 3, he used to live with a bunch of kids when he was younger. Plus, there's more to that behind his story, if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know if
Cute
that.
kid. Is he for sale?
Interesting.
What's a ghoul child worth?
Don't let them hurt me.
What the hell was that?
Excuse me.
Changed your mind, huh? I'm still willing to buy that kid from you.
What? Never.
Yeah!
Your loss. You change your mind, bring him to my camp.
Okay. That was kind of random. Alyssa? Heavy dog armor.
Find
That
anything useful on him?
That could be kind of, actually, could be really useful. Welding goggles and a dog. Huh. Okay, well. I wanted to see if that would progress his affinity, because it looks like it did.
Look alive.
What's up? So, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
Actually, I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, I thought you might be. I'm completely self-taught, you know. Picked up a sniper rifle when I was 10 and never looked back. Always thought it was smarter to hit my targets at long range. I mean, why take chances, right? Besides, I had to come up with every trick in the book to survive the capital wasteland.
What were you doing in the capital wasteland?
I was born there. Lived underground in a place called Little Lamplight with a bunch of other kids. Left there when I was around 16. We kind of had a policy there. No adults. When you were 16, you packed up and left. I know, it sounds crazy, but having adults around was something we couldn't trust.
How could a bunch of kids survive without help?
Everyone pulled their own weight. Just like a colony you'd find anywhere. We all had our designated jobs and we watched each other's backs. Can you believe I was actually the mayor for a while? Me. Crazy, I know.
Pretty brave. Bunch of kids living alone like that?
I don't know. Looking back on the whole thing, I think we were just lucky. Anyway, when I hit 16, I ended up wandering the capital wasteland for a while. I took the odd job here and there, but things were pretty hot with the Brotherhood of Steel running the show. So I hitched a ride with a caravan and made my way north until I ended up here. Made a pretty decent name for myself before I heard that the gunners needed some sharpshooters. Biggest mistake of my life. They were animals. Killed anything that moved if it got in their way. I went with it for a while because the caps were good, but I don't know. I guess it started to catch up with me. So I quit, which pretty much brings us to now. So there you have it. My whole life in a nutshell.
Thanks for sharing that with me.
Well, you've earned it. Look, I know I tend to be a pain in the ass. I know I tend to be arrogant and I come off like I want to be alone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Being alone scares the heck out of me. And now that we've been traveling together for a while, I'm beginning to realize how much I missed having someone I could depend on. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to do everything I can to see that it stays this way. Well, that's all I had to say. Hope you got something out of all that. I know I did.
He's an intriguing character. So if you haven't played Fallout 3, definitely play it. It's one of my favorite storylines. So let's coming? Okay. Let's travel. There's gonna be a lot of quick saving here just because I want to work on his affinity and I want to make sure to do right by the kid. Don't worry, we got this.
Huh.
It's
Done now, I guess.
probably gonna be ghouls.
Come out wherever you are.
Never mind, one of them survived.
You have to come out. I wanted a fight.
Find anything useful on him?
No shells.
Time to
Come on. Come on.
Mistake you'll ever make.
Well. I wonder what turpentine could be used for. Check it more slowly. Check it more. Sorry, check it more later when we have a chance. When things slow down.
Who's there?
I don't want to deal with the gunners.
These
Is
guys
that-
want to kill us!
Good catch!
Oh my god, really? Oh my god, really?
You are seriously fucked, you
Son? Is that really you?
It's me. It's really me.
Oh my god! We thought you were dead.
What happened to you? You're all burned up like me.
We're ghouls, Billy. The radiation changed us. Looks like it did the same thing to you.
Don't worry about it, Billy. Your dad and I don't care what you look like. We still love you.
I love you too, Mom. I missed you guys. It's been so long.
You there, in the house. I want those ghouls, especially that kid. You can give him up peaceful like, or die trying to save him.
That's the man that tried to buy me.
Oh my god, they want Billy.
They won't take us, Carol. At least not alive. Billy, get upstairs.
Over my dead body. These people are under my protection.
I'll wear your eyeballs around my neck!
Oh god, don't let them take Billy.
Okay. Height. Make sure they... Ah, don't die, people. everybody live?
Excuse me.
Thank you for bringing us back our little boy. And saving us from that man.
Yeah. I'm glad we found you.
Here, take this. I wish I had more to give you, but we don't have much.
Okay. That could have gone a lot worse. Okay. I saw some... Yeah. What do we got? I'm out of everything, pretty much. I want to go to Quincy. I figure MacCready wouldn't mind shooting the place up with me. Okay, let's... They're living right on top of these people. And clearly this place was bad news before with what happened. I'm assuming this is it, because... Yeah. So, how do we want to do this? Let's play careful. It's gonna have to run and gun some.
Someone there? Nothing there now.
Oh boy. I got a big boss here. Could try to just take her out.
Hey.
Come on, look. Oh, that's not very good, is it? So she's a fist fighter. Oh. Okay. Not so bad. Can I... No, I cannot. What are we looking at? Their bodies are not... Oh, a little bit off track maybe? Yeah, okay. A little bit off track. Ooh, I heard that. Ooh. I thought that was a bridge. I'm glad I looked. Does that mean these collapse? Okay. mean, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing here, but... How many of you are there? Okay. Don't have much in the way. Make sure nobody sneaks up behind us. Interesting place for a mine. So the gunners took the place at some point.
Taking casualties.
We got another named one. Crap. Man. Oh. What was that? Oh. Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Why'd I pick here of all places to hide? Because I had no other options to answer my own question. Hope for the best. Pretty.
We're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Is that the Brotherhood? Oh yes, please. Laser pistol. I'm running low on my own ammo. I keep forgetting I have other weapons on me.
Come on, asshole.
Safety off.
They're here.
Who's here?
Over here.
Oh, he's above us. Okay. Oh, there's two of them. Crap. MacCready. Brotherhood, land, please. Well, that didn't work out, and my favorite now did it. Dang. Put ourselves in a bad situation here. Uh-oh. MacCready love that. Oh, because they're big guys. Okay. Hoping for the best here. Uh-oh. 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 Did I forget to say uh-oh? Oh, boy. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. Let's hide. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Gunners!
I'm out of stims. Okay, that couldn't have worked out much better for what it's worth. Bosses are up here. Let's stay up here now that we lost him. Maybe we didn't lose him. Okay, we lost him. This is kind of tense. The best laid plans. He's stuck. Okay. It was worth the damage. Okay, all I had to really do is duck in here then. Yeah? Uh-oh. You coming up here? He's like, well, I'm trying to. It's one of those moments where having some stealth weaponry would be nice. And something that hits a bit harder. Where'd he go down? We fall off. He probably fell off. Well, MacCready. I think we did pretty good, all things considered. That's three big guys down. How many more are left? I'm not seeing anything over here. So how far does this operation go? And is there an inside, I guess? Okay. Just be careful. We don't know who else is still active. Ooh. Nice. Got our terminal. Okay, so it looks like it's just there. Preston. The detachment I sent after Garvey returned yesterday. They managed to pick off several more of the settlers before losing them in Jamaica Plains, which is the settlement we just came from. Tessa is complaining that we let some of them get away, but she's still thinking like a raider. The Minutemen are done. That's what you think. Colonel Hollis was the last leader they had of any worth, and Preston certainly isn't going to be leading a counter attack with a bunch of wounded women and children. Okay. These guys are bastards.
Bingo.
I collect comics like that when I was a kid.
So they have been holding out up here. Doesn't seem like they're extending far from this little zone, though. So why Quincy is... They always, like I said, they always go on these, like, overpass highways, so... Maybe that's it. That was the whole reason. I kind of want to press down on them. We have the... Somehow still have the element of surprise. And we're still alive. Uh-oh. Game froze up for a bit there. Okay, so there's the ramp. This one goes to the church. Took out one guy in the church. Now I've heard systems running like automated sentries. This one's pretty good.
Got it.
Let's go with this. Sturgis terminal, okay. Sturgis garage. I was out visiting some friends of mine down at the Adam Katz garage earlier, and they hooked me up with a sweet deal on a couple of suits of power armor, so he knows our friends. They're in rough shape, but nothing I can't fix up. We had to drag that one back here since it won't start up at the moment, even with a fresh fusion core. I gotta find some way to thank Fenton for helping me out with that. Maybe I can pay off his tab at the hole in the wall. Must be a local place. Well, maybe part of his tab anyway. Mama Murphy's vision. I don't like this. Mama Murphy's been holed up in her room since that trader came through. She got a fresh stash of chems, and when I went to make sure she's eating something, she said she's been having the sight again. Said that she saw the town surrounded, then overrun, or people dead in the streets or captured. Sounds crazy, but she's been right about things before, and we were able to convince Jackson to put out a call for the Minutemen. I just hope it's not too late. Okay, so they weren't with the Minutemen at the time. And the Minutemen. Colonel Hollis rolled up with the Minutemen yesterday, and man, did they ever get here in the nick of time. Took those gunners from behind and had them running for the hills. Marcy, oh, so we know Marcy. I think she's the one that's with us, right? Our farmer. Marcy's been making a fuss about how few showed up, but the colonel has been assured, or has been assured us that others will come. In the meantime, Preston has been helping Sloan and me reinforce the walls. I don't think we know a Sloan, so it must have been one that died. Shame that power armor is on the fritz again. Sure would help. Sure would be a help carrying all that lumber. Baker here. Sergeant Baker here. Looks like this terminal is still working. Quite the setup that Grease Monkey's got here. I'm impressed with how well Clint's plan worked. Huh. Guess I should say Lieutenant Clint after he blew out the support. We were all able to rush up onto the highway itself with the cover of darkness and the height advantage we had things wrapped up under an hour. A group of them managed to slip away. Good thing the lieutenant sent a detachment after them, or Tessa may have broken ranks and done it herself. Maybe if we can get these suits of power armor back in order, I'll convince her to cool it. Okay, so that's after they, or I guess how they got warded out of here. Okay. So who's left? This kind of reminds me in a weird way of, is it, can't remember if it's like season 1 or season 2 of Telltale's The Walking Dead. Sneaking around the place at night. Long's terminal. Okay, Long family, Mama Murphy. I can't believe Major Jackson is actually trying to get the Minutemen out here based on Mama Murphy's drug craze hallucinations. I thought that name sounded familiar. Marcy tried to explain to him that she's just an old loon, and we've been refusing to sell her chems anymore, but she's even got Sturgis convinced. Now we're going to have to board and feed a bunch of freeloaders with laser muskets for nothing in return. Kyle's all excited, and I'm going to have to break it to him that the Minutemen aren't actually like the stories he's heard. She's right. I can't believe it. She was actually right. Sloan and Irma were working making repairs to the walls and saw them sneaking around by the old warehouse. We tried to scare them off, but they were still advancing on the monorail stairs. Then, just when it looks like they are going to break through, the Minutemen actually showed up and drove them off. They're led by a man named Colonel Hollis, and Kyle's completely awestruck. Said he is going to join them when he gets older and has been following them around like a puppy. Kyle's hurt. I can't believe this. None of the reinforcements Colonel Hollis promised were on their way, have shown up. The gunners have been trying to find a way to get through the wall daily now. To make matters worse, while Kyle was following the Minutemen patrols around, he caught a bullet in the leg. It only nicked the bone, but he's going to have trouble walking. If we even make it through this somehow. And something's up. Something's going on. We thought at first that another of the Minutemen had shown up, since it seemed like Colonel Hollis recognized him. The two of them went off to talk with Major Jackson in private. Now, 10 minutes later, the man left, and Colonel Hollis followed him to the wall, shouting about what he would do to deserters. Was that guy one of the Minutemen or not? Huh. Well. Like I said, I'm not really seeing anybody around, so... Maybe we'll just sleep up here. Oh. There you are.
Hey!
You are serious! Fuck! You know that?
Oop. I fell. Setting up defenses. And this is Hollis's terminal, so the big boss. Looks like we got here just in time. We ended up taking a group of gunners from behind as we came into the town, took out about a third, or at least a dozen ran off. Mayor Jackson was practically in tears when we came up, even letting us use his own house as a barracks. Gotta say, it's nice to find the Minutemen welcome like we were back in the old days for a change. Preston has been helping them get some better walls up, and the town mechanic has been invaluable. He even has a couple suits of power armor. If you can get them up and running, it'd be a huge help. We don't have near enough manpower to hold the town if the gunners return in force, but I can't tell anyone that. I've sent out word to try and get reinforcements from any other Minutemen out there. I hope at least Colonel Marbury will be willing to help. Status report. We've gotten the walls in pretty good shape and filled the stairwell at the monorail platform. I've had Sturgis working on getting some walkways up, set up across the rooftops. Figure if they manage to breach the wall, we may be able to retreat up there for a counterattack. The gunners attack almost daily now, but we've got food and supplies enough that we can probably wait them out. Unfortunately, my call for reinforcements has been disappointing. Not a single person has shown up. Betrayed. Today has been this terrible turn of events. One of our own, a 10-year veteran named Clint, showed up at the gate. So he was one of them. I thought at first that he had come to tell us reinforcements were on the way, but it turns out the bastard had changed sides. He's apparently leading this group of gunners who've been laying siege. He actually had the nerve to try to convince the mayor and me to stand down. I politely informed him that there was not a chance in hell of that happening, and what I would do to his treacherous ass if he showed up again. If someone of his experience is leading them, we'd better be ready for anything. Huh. This is kind of cool reading these stories after the fact. I hear it. Mama Murphy's note. I sent Sturgis to talk to Mayor Jackson about what I saw, the site. I mixed up another cocktail and I can feel it starting to take hold. Want to see if getting the mayor to call for help changes the vision. Sturgis and Jackson have been something get me to stop using, but okay, going to need the site again if we are gonna make it through this. Toy car, of course. Can always use the parts. Oop. her chem stash. Oh, it even says Mama Murphy's stash. I love it. There it is. Okay. Tessa's holotape. So this is Baker, the one we... I think we shot them all off the edge, didn't we? Almost all of them. One of them completely disappeared, so... I assumed he fell. Alright, well... I think that's about it, hey? Okay, so there's one more thing I wanted to do. This, I believe, is Spectacle Island, and there should be a bobblehead there, and I kind of forgot about it. So I say, let's go to Warwick and swim over there and check it out. And then we'll call it. Okay, so we're here. Who is that Cricket?
Everyone wants a piece of what I got.
Cricket.
Better buy my big guns now, because you bet your ass your enemies will.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
And there they are! Did your heart skip a beat too?
Okay, so that's quite a bit of stuff I was able to offload. Not making money, I'm losing a little bit, but got some supplies, so. Now, from here, we want to get out to the island. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Oh boy. Wait, did they run that far away? What about the big ones?
Another kill for me.
Well, shall we? Actually, let's check this out really quick while we're here.
Nice.
Yeah, I can always sell it. Rat poison. Still got a ways to swim. Randy, okay. Now, somewhere on this island is a bobblehead. I have it in my notes. So we're not flying blind, but I want to check out the obvious stuff here while we're here. I was under the impression at one point that this could be a settlement of sorts. I don't know how. So, if that's true, and I don't remember because it's been a while, that means there's a workbench around here somewhere. So, there's a fat man. Okay, well. We'll just explore until we find something. Says it's in... It said tugboat. Oh, there you are.
Yes.
Cool. I was not being that thorough. So, let's do a quick exploration of the island, though, while we're here. And then we'll head back. I want to see if there's actually a what do you call it here? A workbench. Oh yeah. You cannot use this workbench yet. Okay. Make sure the wires to the generator are all connected properly. Last thing we need is another short blowing out the generator. Randy. The generator must be on before turning on the signal tower. I suggest you stay out of the water when flipping the generator switch, just saying. You'll know the signal's playing when you, well, you'll just know. Once the feedback goes away, it'll sound like there's nothing coming out of the speakers. There is, but only the Biologist can hear it. It's probably what killed him. Okay. That goes right back to the boat. Cool setup. Okay. Cool. Oh. What was that? Oh my god. Uh-oh. We may have screwed up there. we may have done something bad. Okay. Come on, go down. Okay. Oh, you keep your eyes on her. Oh God. MacCready, you doing okay over there? Yep, see what I have available. Oh boy. She's big and angry. That doesn't seem to be doing much. Okay. Maybe not. Well, guess we bought these for a reason. Well, that did it. That was our first, what do they call those things? Like, what, there's like a whole class of large creatures. I think that was our first one. Okay, gotta do this first. Oh, shoot. We were forewarned about this. MacCready, you okay?
Gonna break every bone in your body.
The resource object is damaged. Damaged objects can't produce the resources until they are repaired. Cool. Said something about damaged resources. This really is not a priority place for me right now.
Find anything useful on him?
I feel like we can come back here at some point.
Yes.
Oh my god. Don't feed the bears. That is not our priority right now, dude. Don't feed the bears. And we have what, like... Okay, can't climb that. But there's more people that died here.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
Okay. I think we got enough gear on us. But I figured I'd check if there's anything worth scabbing. Okay, that did scare me for a second.
That's it.
Oh my god. Oh, broke it right away.
Sweet.
Yeah, we can sell some of this stuff if I can afford to lug it. Or
Nice.
if Cricket's still there.
Got it.
Alright. I think that's probably it. Unless any more Mirelics are hanging around waiting to get shot. I really did not expect them to, you know, run like that. Okay, let's do a quick scope of the rest of this place. Did I check this already? No, we got another dead one. And another one. Alright, well the place doesn't look like much right now, but use your imagination. We could turn this into something nice, right? Maybe like a vacation house. There's an entire island and nobody's here besides us. Let's see. Oh, they even have a greenhouse ready? Man, this could be high living. Got a garage. Hardened sniper rifle, nice. Oop. Too much.
Yes.
Okay, where are we? Over capacity.
Hey.
Well. Oh.
Okay, what can I drop? Oh, this boathouse. Crap, this place is quite something. It's an island way the heck out there. I wonder if somebody's living on it. This is crazy. I wonder if you can demo this. Or clean it up at least. And clearly it's not the nicest of places right now, but like I said, little imagination. Yeah. Let's go. Looks like Cricket has left. Wonder if they would mind us staying here. If they have the room for it. I think they are allied with us, so... Yeah, we'll stay with them. Alright, that's a good place to end this episode. So, we made our way from Somerville Place to kind of around... Well, we followed up first with the relay satellite, so we have something to do on our way back, if we have time to do it, which is the Speak of the Devil story. But the main thing I wanted to focus on this time was the Kid in the Fridge, obviously, because I think that's a really cool storyline, and it's one that I thought would tie well to MacCready and bring us down here which is, you know, where we're going to connect with Preston to take back the castle in the next one. So, you know, job accomplished in that sense. We also made a trip to Quincy because I thought it was really important that we saw that place. Took out some gunners. In fact, I think we wiped out most of, if not all of them, because there really weren't many people left when we got done. It seemed like most of them were hiding up top. Not hiding, but using it as a vantage. So that's pretty cool. We also kind of made our way out where we are to Warwick Homestead again. This is one of the places we helped out with the Adam Cats crew, and made our way out to Spectacle Island to get a luck bobblehead and fought our kind of first large
We're in
creature.
some real trouble here. I hope you can help.
I'll probably be helping you in the future. Anyways, but so we got the luck bobblehead while we were out there and ran into our first kind of, I don't remember the name for it, but it's one of the larger creatures. So the in our case, this one was the Queen Mirelurk, and I know there's several of those in the game, and there's actually a trophy tied to defeating like 5 of them. And I think there's variants of like Mirelurk, Super Mutant. I'm forgetting one. Deathclaws, I think, come in a variety of those. Some of the more like larger varieties of the creatures, which are pretty cool. So I was not expecting that. And Spectacle Island is kind of interesting, so might be worth reading up on that and seeing what we can do with it as far as the settlement goes, or just as far as making it like a nice little summer home for us. So next time we will push forward with the Minutemen, kind of taking back the castle, and I might kind of reconnect with Preston on kind of what to do next, because of course I want to expand working with them, and we'll kind of figure out what we want to do from there. You know, of course we can continue working. We want to continue working on Sanctuary at some point, and maybe expand out to the other settlements, but we'll see as we go. With that being said, let's close things out for the night. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.